Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is AhTravesty playing some Neverwinter Nights 2 using the Subtlety of Thay mod. Alright, looks like we're finishing up in this area here. We still need to talk to this scout over here to continue on with this quest that we have to investigate what happened to the missing scouts. Off camera, I did go back here and sell some things. I didn't buy anything though. So I think we're ready to go. Let's go talk to this scout again and see where this is going to take us. Ready to depart? Yeah, let's go. Yes, sir. I'll round the scouts up and tell the captains. Alright. Oh, it looks like the whole damn caravan came with us. Okay. Let's take a look at the map. We're up here in the northeast corner. The blacksmith. Oh, Wingham's up here. Noble's camp. Scout camp. I think that's what we're looking for. To Lake Verdant. And a graveyard. Alright, let's go see what's going on here. Everything's set up here. Good a spot as any to take a rest. I'll be kicking sand out of my boots all night. It's nice to see some green trees again. Red, are we getting close to the yearwood? I believe so, madam. The terrain seems to indicate a slight upward gradient to the north, showing that the land rises and... I've been out this way before, Lo. It's the fastest route to Velprintalar. Only thing is, Mishka, the elves living there ain't so friendly to humans in general, especially not an armed caravan of hundreds of them. I doubt they'll be taking too kindly to us roaming about their lands and such. Oh, I see. Ah, lass, no need to be looking upset. You can still see the wood itself from the distance. It's striking then. Don't you doubt it. Anyway, let's see what's holding us up. Okay. Bunch of militia. These guys know anything? Alright, there's Wingham over there. And the blacksmiths. These guys still selling stuff, I suppose? There's no wheels to fix this time, so we're not holding you up. Have anything for sale? Alright, anything new? Nope, looks like the same stuff they were selling last time. Still a lot of adamantine stuff, alchemical silver, cold iron, dark steel. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything new. Alright, oh, there's trading. He say anything? Hail the heroes of Glarendar! Okay. Anybody over here? Oh, Valeria's over here. Knight of House Danworth. Nothing but a bunch of refugees otherwise. Let's go see what these guys say. And it's Valeria again. Well, take him with you back to House Danworth. A guy named Martin. We're marching off to war, Valeria. I know you want to keep him safe, but you must realize that's not the place to keep him, if that's the case. This is the safest place he could be now. Squire him, and make him sit in the rear polishing blades. Anything. At least talk some sense into him. He's on about this duty and honor business. Doesn't he realize he's all I have left in this world? Make him understand. Valeria, Traiden's a man. He must prove his worth in this world. That's the way of warriors. He is a noble, but he has chosen his path. I won't speak against it, and let what comes of that to be his own decision. Now please, just let him prove himself to you as well. Okay, Valeria is still trying to get Traden out of the army, I guess. Did she say anything else? No. Let's talk to the Knight of House Danworth. Hail, hero. Ah, you look surprised that I know who you are. Word of your deeds has traveled far. Farther than this caravan you travel with, at any rate. It's good to finally meet you, Peldor. In what way can I assist you? Our caravan could use all the able bodies it can to get safely escorted to Velprintalar. I'm afraid that's not a possibility. You see, the militia we bring along with us, we're marching to Glarendar's defense, and if the gods are kind, beyond to do battle with the Thayans and claim what was once ours. But Aglarond is a fairly safe place to travel. And with a group as large as this, only a madman would move to strike against you. Perhaps there is more I can tell you. What can you tell me about what you've seen along the way here? Our journey was uneventful. We moved along the north coast, through the human fishing villages. The noble houses moving with us, Danworth, our Skippy, and Locke, all human. With a mixed caravan like this, moving either close to the Yearwood, domain of the Elfkin, or along the coast could present problems. There are many problems those two people have with each other, and you could be caught in the crossfire. Or perhaps you have already noticed. Alright, nothing else. Farewell. Alright. Let's go talk to Wingham and see if he's got anything new to say. Anybody else new over here? Just guards and refugees. Alright, let's talk to Wingham. Peldor! My inventory is going quickly! Those nobles marching off to war must have brought a fortune with them. Of course, I'm happy to make their march a bit easier by lightening their loads. But if they're like any human nobles I've ever met, they are not carrying it themselves anyways. So, what have you come to see me about? Do you know anything of this area of use? Many years ago I traveled through this area. It looks mostly the same. The House Locke mausoleum is still standing, if not a bit weathered. Other than that, there's nothing but trees and the creatures that enjoy their company. The head is a fertile valley with a large lake, although the name escapes me. Age, you see. But it marks a 10 days walk to Velprintalar. But with this caravan, it'll probably take twice that time. I know that Lowe was wanting to speak with you for some time, but he seems to have misplaced his tongue. Ah, yes. You see, sir? Relax, friend. I'm just an old orc with a few tall tales, nothing more. Of course, sir. Sorry to have... Now. Sit down for a spell. I have a few things you might be interested in hearing. Is Halrula truly as you say? Ships that fly through the air? I was more impressed with Skullport myself. More opportunities there for all kinds of trouble. I'm sure you'll see one day, here, young buck. Not exactly, sir. I stayed out of the sun for a very long time. I believe in some way it deteriorates the... Yes, of course. I'm sure you have it figured out. Anyway, we have business to conduct. Alright, let's see what kind of gear he's selling. Belt of Growth. Enlarge person once a day. Gauntlets of Weaponry Arcane. Magic weapon, unlimited uses. That's not a bad one. It's only $22.97. What else does he have? Some weapons. Bow of Storms. Short bow +1 does lightning bolt. It's got 50 charges. And he's got some other weapons. And a bunch of potions. And some trinkets, a few wands. Nothing I really need. Some more elemental gems. Yeah, nothing I need. Maybe we can come back to him later and do a little bit of shopping. Alright, let's move on. Alright, what's down this way? The Nobles' Camp. It must be this place here. What's those tents ahead? They're not a part of our group. Bah, noble militia. They're probably marching off to the watch wall to help with the defense against Thay. You don't sound happy to see them, Red. Aye, and why would I be? We go by the day missing scouts, and they just came from the road ahead. They may know what awaits us, and know some dangers ahead. I'm telling you, if it don't concern making coin or power, they ain't interested. I promise you, they have something to gain by marching to war. What can you tell us about them? The thing you have to understand about Aglaron is it's a monarchy. The symbol is the queen and sole ruler. It's always been that way. But for reasons beyond me, there's a council of leaders that sometimes makes decisions. This council is made up of the nobles. As far as I'm concerned, they're not Aglarond. They're bickering and squabbling about this and that while the common man suffers. You have a hard time convincing me that they're out here for anything but their own good. Don't doubt that. Well, let's go see what they want. I think we should just be moving along, if it's all the same to you all. I don't understand the problem, sir. They are friends of Aglarond, and therefore may be of some assistance to us. I wouldn't count on it, but it's your call, Peldor. Well, let's go talk to him. Noble Militia. House Danworth fights in the front line. You can watch as we tear apart the field. More noble militias. Knight of the House Skippy.
Well met.
Hail and well met, stranger. Present yourself, if you would oblige me. My name's Peldor. Well met, Peldor. My name is Sir Maynard of House Skippy, second in command behind House Danworth. Now, if you'd be so kind, why are you in my camp? I'm looking for the scouts of our caravan. We've seen no scouts, and I've heard no reports of any for the last few miles. So I suppose they're either very good, or they're missing. I wouldn't count on the former. After all, they're just militia. Is there anything you can say to help at all? You should be going. We don't know where your scouts are. I'm sure they'll turn up. After all, how reliable can they be? The tents near the camp. Those aren't ours, by the way. Perhaps there's something there, indicating where they are. Thanks for the information. They'll turn up sooner or later, you'll see. Okay. You must be talking about those tents right there. Yeah, that's those scout camp tents. Is there anything over here? Cutscene. These tents. They look like our scouts' tents. But where are the scouts? Where do you think they are? Most of their gear is still in the tents, and there's no firewood or embers from the old fire. What do you make of that? I'm not sure, besides the fact that they're not here. Looks to me like they were expecting to come back soon, or they wouldn't have left everything lying around. I wonder what's keeping them. Or if they're returning at all. I don't want to be the morbid one here, sir, but all reports indicate our scouts are leaving, not coming back at an alarming rate. I guess we can't be taking any chances, can we? We need to scout ahead for any dangers before bringing in the common folk who ain't prepared for that. The summons of the symbol. The scouts gone missing is an even bigger problem than expected. The forward group is now completely missing. We are going to have to either search for them or scout ahead ourselves. Either way, the answers to our problems lie forward, not back. Alright, I guess we need to go that way. But let's check this out first. More noble militia. Knight of House Locke. I got a coffin here. Knight of House Locke. Well, here it is. Before we bring the remains of my father in the tomb, we must give him the customary blessing of the divine right, lest he not pass to Celestia. Bow your heads in prayer. Let your rule be just and fair in the realm that lies beyond this world. Let the blessing of Siamporf, the divine right and keeper of the royal bloodlines, guide your path. Take this blessing, and with it... Grah! What the hell? Some demon. Ah, that singes, you wretched human. By the gods! No gods I will ever bow to. So, it was you who killed my father, was it? Foolish human. He died by his own guard. and very guard you traveled with. It was not a nightmare. Now is the hour of your vengeance, Royal Guard of House Locke. No, the only way out is death. You can regain your honor. It's not too late. Take your own life. Of course, it's the only way we can join our Lord in honor. Don't listen to it. You must not. No, we must. What the hell? They just killed themselves? Now, rise again and dispose of this meddling wench. Oh, what the hell? What foul sorcery is this? You will die here, demon. I'll make sure of it, if it's the last thing I do. Kill her. You'll not escape, infernal dog. Oh, they're all going inside that mausoleum. What the hell? Corpse of Lord Locke. Heirloom gemstone of House Locke. This gemstone is a tradition among the nobles, in this case House Locke. Each noble member is given one on birth, and on death they are buried with it to pay an expense they may incur in the next world as fines for unjust rulership and other taboo among the ruling class. However, it is unlikely this is even necessary, for the stone actually leaves this world when the body transpires. However, to handle one is punishable by death by most noble houses. We're gonna take that thing anyways. Anything on these guys? Nothing. Alright, I guess we're going inside this thing. What was that thing? To be honest, I'm not entirely sure. It did radiate a strong aura of evil, however. I can feel it in my Azamar blood. Sir, I am nearly certain it is not from our plane of existence. Probably from the hells or the abyss. Could be some kind of undead. But I doubt I would be able to feel its aura if that were the case. Some kind of demon, huh? Well, what are we waiting for? We need to get down there and kill it. Are you sure you just want to charge in head first into a demon? What choice do we have? Can't be letting them things roam about so close to the caravan. In any case, it appeared to have the power to drive those guards to insanity and suicide, sir. We should be prepared for attacks against the mind, as well as the proper weapons for hurting fiends. Bah, you got magic. And I figure if I hit it hard enough, I'll hurt it. That's a good point. What do we have here? I
believe so.
Yeah, Red's got a low will. But let's see, he's got cold iron weaponry. Sacrificial dagger isn't, though. But we have some adamantine kukri, too. What else do we have? Got a will of 7, it's not bad. 7. Maybe we can try to go in as is. But first, I think I'm going to buff up. I don't know what's through there. Alright, I'm going to do that off camera. I'll see you in a moment. Alright, all buffed up. I got endure elements on everybody. Got protection from evil on everybody. Got some stone skin up on Peldor. And what the hell else did I put up? I think I put up, heroism on Red and Mishka. I think that's all I got. Alright, I think we're ready to go in.
You have need of me?
See what's going to happen in here. Oh! Okay. Damnable ghosts, be gone from my sight! Alright, apparently her name is Alejandra. Alright, let's go help her out. Ellipse. The creature that floats before you is like a thing out of a nightmare. It has a vaguely humanoid shape, but it's a shape without features that has been distorted and bristles with madness. From the waist down, it trails away into vaporous nothingness, leaving a faint trace of fog behind it as it moves. Alright, let's move in and take care of these damn things. Alright, looks like we're doing some okay damage to these things. but they're going down pretty quick. They have concealment. Thank you, strangers, for your assistance. My name is Lady Alejandra, First Lord of House Locke. Only Lord is a better way to put it, I suppose. Name's Captain Borgin of Aglarond. With me's Lo, Mishka Ray, and Peldor of Ulm. We're with the caravan passing through the area. It's my honor, Captain. Greetings to the rest of you as well. But what are you doing down here? We saw the demon burst from the casket you were carrying down here. The vile beast hid among the remains of my father. This place is the burial ground for my ancestors. It's heavily trapped and extremely dangerous unless you know what to avoid. That's without the demon roaming the halls. Do you hear the whispers in your head? Those can drive you mad unless you have the willpower to resist it. Those that do can fight it. Those that can't eventually take their own life. It has done it before. You've seen it outside the tomb. It has done it to others as well. I didn't realize what it was until now. Why everyone was acting so strangely. Of course, a whisper demon. Not many live through an encounter with one of those. You've fought these things before? Excellent tidings. We should destroy this monstrosity swiftly and... Not exactly, madam. I'm sure that Peldor, like myself, are familiar with the beast, but knowledge and first-hand experience are two different things. You must understand. Besides, we haven't agreed to help you yet. I worry for our safety, nothing more. Maybe we should be finding out some more about before we go charging in head first at it, huh? Ask what you must, but be quick. The demons can move through solid materials, and I don't want it to escape justice. What were you doing above? That was my father in the casket. He died not long ago. It is our custom of House Locke to carry our family member on foot, no matter where they die, to lie amongst their kin. We gave them a stone to aid their passage, and put them down here to rest. If Seamorph favors him or her, and they were just in their rule, they'll travel to be by their side. But the cursed demon came, and now it must be slain. Well, a lot of research indicates that material possessions won't be taken when your soul travels to another plane absent of the body. Thus, the stone is... Tradition? Don't your people have any traditions? I wouldn't. I suppose then there's quite a few stones in here then. Hardly important to the matter at hand. Speaking of that stone, I found the one on your late lord. Did you mean to deny him entry to sit with Our Lady? I didn't know its significance when I found it. That's generous of you. I'm sure she will... The stone means nothing to me. It's a respect for our house and traditions that matter. Why is the demon haunting you? I fear that I am wholly responsible for that folly. Not long ago, a wizard approached me amidst my duties at House Locke in Velprintalar. He promised, guaranteed, me ascension to Lady of the House. In exchange, I put our resources in his disposal for a time. Such a villain could not be trusted. Assassinations for gain. That is not the way of the noble warrior, Peldor. Aye, those stinking spellweavers wouldn't know honor if it sliced them in their hindquarters with an axe. There's some truth. So, I denounced him on the spot. Soon after, my brother killed himself. Such a tragedy. We could hardly believe it, even after seeing it. Then, after the funeral ceremony for him, it's not been long enough since I walked those halls, I fear. My father's personal guard appeared to have killed him not a day after he returned. Of course, we didn't give a second thought to that. I was the sole remaining noble of the house, and knew there was foul play afoot, and didn't blame the guard in any way. I knew they were being manipulated, but I knew not how. But now I know that foul demon is responsible. It must pay while I have the chance. But why does it keep returning here? I don't deal with infernal beings. I have little understanding of its motivations and actions. Perhaps there is some bigger piece of the picture we're not seeing, madam. Psyomorph aided me. I'll see the answers out of its flesh. So you think the wizard is responsible? I'm almost certain of it, but I do not understand why he chose House Locke and why. When denied, he did not approach another, less honorable house. What horrors do you speak of? Besides the traps, there is one we should not want to face, even in our darkest nightmares. Boduf the Black. He was the first guard to Lord Loch Cole, first lord of House Locke. He served honorably and well as a trusted wizard and warrior, master of all arts that can kill. But he took the responsibility of protecting a house all too seriously, even to the grave. When he assumed the throne, he purged the house of all but the most loyal. And the tests for such loyalty were only ensured if you were willing, and often did, give your life for the house. When he finally died, he took his black guard with him to the grave, and animated himself as a lich to watch over the dead of the house for all eternity. If he finds us down here, all of us are likely to be killed. You all, for not being of House Lockblood, will be declared grave robbers, and I for allowing grave robbers to enter. I heard enough. We'll help you defeat the demon. Thank you. We'll hunt this together. Just watch my back and I'll crush it. Alright. House Locke and the demon. Let's take a look at the map. Looks like one big chamber up ahead. Alright, we're going to handle this in the next episode, though. We are running up on time. Let's go ahead and end her here.